Today we're going to talk about Nomad palettes, and I'm going to rank all of my Nomad palettes from my least favorite to my most favorite. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you stick around and let's get going. Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sheena, and makeup is like therapy for me. Actually, when I get done filming this video, I'm going to therapy. But let's do a little makeup therapy first. So today I'm ranking my Nomad palettes, and I have 6 Nomad palettes, and we're going to rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. And my least favorite is my Nomad Marrakesh, and it comes down to color story. This is not my color story. I don't even know why I bought this palette. It's very neutral leaning. I mean, I do like these blues over here. Like, these are very pretty, but I don't do neutrals very much. So I'm not sure why I bought this palette, and that's what makes it number 6 in my list. Now, number 5 is also a little more of a neutral leaning palette, but the color story is really fun, and that is American Parks. I had a lot of fun playing with this palette. This middle row is just like so much fun. So is the bottom row. The shimmers were fun. The mattes were fun. I just enjoyed it. I do need to use that palette a little bit more. Okay. Number 4 is Nomad Vera or Mar Monte Love and Death. The Love and Death palette that they came out with this past Valentine's. I had so much fun with this palette. I still reach for this palette and love it so much. It is so pretty. I mean, this is one of those palettes that if you don't have, I would highly recommend picking it up because it is such a fun palette. Now, number 3 is Nomad Royal Europe, and this palette is so much fun. The reason why it is ranking as low as it is ranking is because the matte, there's not like any mid-tones and light tones and deep tones. They're all deep tones. And I just really need more of a range. I need, like, this blue is great for blending out this blue, but there's just not enough light tones to really work with this palette as much as I would like. So I end up grabbing other palettes, but I do really love this palette a lot. This palette and number 1 and 2 were so hard to decide between because I love all 3 of them so much. Now, this palette is Fêtes de Provence, and this is, oh, it was so hard deciding between this palette and the palette that I put in number 1 because I love this color story. I mean, it's got light tones, it's got mid-tones, it's got deep tones, it's beautiful shimmers. So much fun this palette truly is. And I mean, I love using it and dipping into it. Okay, and last, coming in at number 1 is Paradise Islands. I know a lot of people did not like this palette. I absolutely love this palette. I love the color stories, the blues, the purples, the greens, the pinks, the oranges. They're just gorgeous, and they're really my color story, which is why I ranked this palette as number 1 instead of one of the other palettes as number 1. And I mean, I will use this palette this summer. I may use it with another palette because Nomad shimmers are not my most favorite. I do enjoy their shimmers, but there's other shimmers that I just enjoy a little bit more than Nomad's. So a lot of times I will use their mattes and then I'll reach into another palette and use somebody else's shimmers. But I love the Nomad palettes. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell beside it so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.